Alrighty, BoobTube's another one of Gleeps, and I have my microphone switched on this time. So if you were ever wondering whether Elon Musk is in the game, what position he is in the game, well, let's have a wee look at what's happening with him over in Brazil. Now, I don't know if you can remember, over the last good few years, I forgot more details than I can remember, but Brazil, like a lot of places in the world, has had the political tide a-changing. The political pendulum in Brazil, like a lot of countries, similar to what's happening in America, similar to what's happening in the UK, France, Netherlands, Portugal, Sweden, Hungary, Slovakia, to name but a few. The political pendulum is moving quicker now than it ever has done as a result of the social medias and whatnot, and everybody being so polarised and radicalised with the interwebs and social medias alike, and the newspapers and whatnot have had to respond. So what's happening with the Elon Musk now? Just remember this, right? And I'm not saying love the guy, hate the guy, or whatever. You make up your own mind. He is what he is. What I'm saying is that he's a player, right? And you might think, no, he's just a rich guy and he's just doing what he wants with his money. And you don't get rich for just doing what you want with your money. So there's a very simple reality in the sense that very rich people, more times than not, tend to ear towards the right side of politics for very simplistic reasons. Typically, your conservative, Republican, right wing of politics, centre of politics, typically their selling point is low taxes. So they get a lot of support from the people with businesses, very successful people, lots of dough. Because anybody with lots of dough wants less taxes because it's more money in their pocket. Elon Musk is no different. So, him buying Twitter and allowing the transformation of Twitter to happen was, I'm going to argue, politically motivated. He's got the money to do it. I mean, I don't know about you. If I had his bags of cash, man, I would do what I could to fucking influence shit. Do you know what I mean? It's no great surprise. I don't even know if he would admit this or not. And what Twitter is now, people say it's freedom of speech, but it allows it to be turned into a party political broadcast, whether people know it or not, one meme at a time. Oh, it's just a funny picture. It's just pointing out how daft Biden is. Right, there's no denying fucking Biden can't walk up a fucking flight of stairs, right? There's no denying it. But if you can't see how the constant propagation of that is political with regards to the US election, half the motherfucking world is voting or has voted this year. Half the fucking world. And in some of the most influential countries in the world as well. And social media is so influential that is your modern day party political broadcasts. And because of what social media is, it's reduced your party political broadcasts down into fucking shit posting about the other side. You know, like Hillary Clinton was a good one, you know, just posting. And again, people that haven't got the ears to listen to what I'm saying will automatically jump into the cult-like mentality and go, so you support Hillary Clinton, so you hate Elon Musk. I'm not picking teams, you make up your own, nail your fucking flag to whatever mast you want. I'm pointing out and saying that these are players in the game, and putting a Rangers top on and going into a Celtic fucking bar and constantly telling them that Rangers are the most successful team in football, and you can tell you can tell with the smell, right? All true, all very true, right? But going into a Celtic bar and you shouting that out, you're trying to cause a riot, you're causing a rammy, even though you're not speaking the truth. So, all this fake news, not fake news, but we can't even believe anything anymore because of AI. AI is a load of shite. There isn't anything out there that I would explain as AI. It's all very clever algorithms, but there's no self-learning. There's no intelligence. These algos are doing what the human programmers have asked them to do because it's very sophisticated. Like the AI on pictures, for example. All it does is look and examine and try and best guess what it is based on programming that is based on data that's been put in by a human being. There's the intelligence part. It's the human being that's the intelligence behind organising this very sophisticated computer code, i.e. an algorithm, to make pictures brighter, better, blah, blah, so on and so forth, all that crap, all that AI stuff. And then they're trying to sell you the fear of AI, and then they show that Google stuff where it's showing Roman emperors as being black and all that jazz. Everybody was up in arms thinking it was some sort of a woke thing, when it was just AI isn't that intelligent. It's only what AI isn't AI. It's not an artificial intelligence. There is no intelligence there, and there's nothing artificial about it. It's organic fucking code written by a human in a very sophisticated algorithm. There is no self-learning. Anyway, I digress. So what's happening with Elon? So over in Brazil, he's going ball deep in on the tweeters and getting involved in the political world, in the sense of he's reinstating people who have been deemed right-wing by the current president. There's going to be a fine of £15,000 a day. The platform, but Musk has since posted X will publish everything demanded by Moraz and how those requests violate Brazilian law. The profiles are believed to have been linked to far-right movements which posted content related to the riots on the 8th of January last year, when thousands of supporters of Brazil's former president stormed the country's Congress, the Supreme Court and the Presidential Palace. Does that ring any bells with anybody? Does that ring any bells with anybody? And you can go and agree or disagree with this guy's politics, but what I'm pointing out is the pendulum in a lot of countries around the world is fucking, it's mental, and I believe it's a result of just the explosion of social media and the realisation that social media, not even the realisation, I think it's been playing from the start. Just like with the whole truth movement stuff and all that, social media has really manipulated us all. And especially the people that only have phones. Maybe I'm a PC desktop snob, but it's just a different experience. See your phone and just the apps. Apps are not the internet. Apps are like fucking shut off pigeonholes that allow you to connect to the internet. Anyway, I digress. So there's Elon Musk getting involved in Brazilian politics. And whether you believe it or not, or just think he's a shitposter or a good guy and he's got his point of view, he's definitely got skin in the game to drag the political pendulum to the right, which would allow less taxes in those administrations where the centre or right administrations, parliaments, cabinets, so on and so forth get in. Less taxes, and he's got fingers in pies every fucking corner of the globe, isn't he? So less taxes for him means millions, not just a couple of £1 or a couple of £100 a year, which these tax cuts are to your average person, but to your people like Elon Musk, it's a feckin' fortune. So there's old Elon. He's bought himself a fucking social media platform that people can't get away from, and he's using it as a political bullhorn. Because he's rich. Any tax cuts is millions to him. Is anybody surprised? And who can blame him? If you're like back in the day when it was like almost a crime in Glasgow to like Maggie Thatcher, my dad secretly liked Maggie Thatcher because he had a business and he benefited from it. But he had to keep his I Love Maggie Thatcher t-shirt on underneath his shirt, otherwise he would have been lynched. So can you blame people? No, it's just your circumstance you find yourself in. What I find bamboozling, no, it's no bamboozling, what I find funny is poor people getting bamboozled with the rich cunts' propaganda and supporting them, getting dragged in with their appropriating paedophilia and all sorts of shit as their own cause. Nobody is fighting this stuff apart from us. Vote for us. You know? Anyway, Elon. Love him, hate him. He's in the game, that's for sure. Get it? Got it? Good. Cat cheese, no cats or cheese. Maybe only Elon Musk's ego was harmed in this filming.
Clips. And remember, citizens, always subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. And $19.95 plus shipping and handling will keep you out of hell.